Hello Pisces rising. It's been a long time since I've done a video, but here we are in Gemini season, and there is a lot going on in Gemini. Besides the sun, there are a few other planets, and they're all in your fourth house, Pisces rising. For you, Aries is your fourth house, and the fourth house is the house of home, roots, foundation, and family. This is the house where we find emotional security, where we feel safe. So with the sun in Gemini, every year from mid-May to mid-June, it is shining its light on and bringing this vibrant energy to your home life, to your family life, to your domestic life. This can bring out joyful connections and joyful family moments, lively interactions, and harmonious decisions that really blend with your idea of family and home and security. Now, with the sun in your fourth house in Gemini, this is enhancing your sense of security. This is also bringing out maybe a feeling of domestic bliss. Maybe you're just really happy with your home situation right now, whether the people that are in it, or if it's the building or the way that you've decorated it or what have you. You're just feeling really secure in your domesticity at the moment. Maybe you've learned some new skill that you're able to show off in your home. But there's just a lot of joy and vitality and success regarding home, family, roots, foundation, past, all of these things. So a few days after the sun moved into Gemini, so did Venus. On May 24th, Venus entered Gemini in your fourth house. Venus is the planet of harmony, connections, relationships, love, our love of art, our pursuit of creative, artistic endeavors. So Venus coming into this house of home life and domesticity is bringing out a home life rich with love, full of creativity, and with lots of dynamic and lively connections and communication with people in your domestic sphere, with people who are in your home. This is a time for really having major family interactions that can be lively and harmonious and really stick with you, that can create a lot of healing within your family. This is a time for being adaptable in your home life and finding pleasure in your domestic environment, really working on making your home life something that provides you with a lot of pleasure and love and feeling of harmony and feeling of security. Now, a few days after Venus moved into Gemini, so did Jupiter. Now, unlike the Sun and Venus, which will be moving on into Cancer in a couple of weeks, Jupiter is a much larger, much farther out planet, and it takes a lot longer to get through a sign. So Jupiter will be in Gemini in your fourth house, Pisces, for a full year. So from now until next June, you will be experiencing the harmonious, expansive growth of Jupiter. So Jupiter in Gemini, in your fourth house, it brings growth, it brings exploration, and it brings dynamic relationships out within that family setting, within that home life setting. This is all about, for the next year, really focus on embracing choices that can lead to both harmony in your home life as well as expansion in your home life. So Jupiter's energy is of expansion and growth. This can mean literally expanding your family, maybe bringing other people into your family, either through childbirth or adoption or anything like that, people coming to live with you. This could be joining families, maybe getting roommates. This expansion in your home life can also be literally expanding your home, adding rooms, getting a bigger home, making more room for people. It is an expansion of this home domestic situation, or finding out something that will expand your knowledge of your family or your roots or your history or even a past life, both in a spiritual aspect and in this mundane life, something that you did as a child or decades ago or what have you. So that you'll be feeling for the next year, that expansive nature of Jupiter in the home and family setting. Now on June 3rd, just a couple of weeks ago, Mercury also moved into Gemini. So now in this house of Gemini, in your fourth house, we have Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and the Sun, all there, all harmonizing, all working together, and all adding to your experience of home life, family, personal security, your feeling of belonging to something, your feeling of being mothered. So Mercury in Gemini in your fourth house enhances communication. It brings out this intellectual energy to your home, to your domestic situation, to your home life. This can really bring out more lively interactions with your family. Mercury is about communication. Mercury is about bringing out information and sharing information. So there could be a lot of communication and information sharing or knowledge expansion going on within your family, within your domestic situation, within your home life. Mercury in Gemini in your fourth house also enhances your ability to make harmonious choices based on your domestic situation. So these are choices that you are having to make at the moment, and you're just having a lot of ease in making these decisions. It's not as hard as it may have been sometimes. And those choices are going to bring harmony to your home life. They're going to bring out a more adaptable and a more versatile and secure home environment. Okay, now lastly, Pisces rising on June 6th, which is today, the day that I am filming this, it is a new moon in Gemini. So now we have the moon, the sun, Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury all in Gemini, all in your fourth house. That is a lot of planetary energy focusing its spotlight, focusing its energy on your home and domestic situation. So new moons are usually the time when we do new things. We make fresh starts. We try new chapters. A new moon is the beginning of a new moon cycle. So the full moon is the height of the cycle when that energy is about to burst. The new moon is the beginning of it, when it's just starting to build up. So this is when we take the time to try something new, to start something different, to try a new pursuit. And in this case, of course, the moon is always about emotions. So it's always about an emotional renewal or an emotional fresh start. So for you, Pisces rising, in this instance, in this situation with the moon in Gemini in your fourth house, this is a time of fresh beginnings, fresh emotions, touching those emotional depths within your domestic matters, within your home life, your family life, your actual physical home. This is a time for allowing love and harmony to guide your choices. Let love and harmony help to provide that sense of security, of nurturing a safe and secure environment where you feel ultimately at home. Okay, Pisces rising, I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Happy Gemini season.